Suffering comes in many forms, and for the Chinese, it takes the avatar of what they call white people food. What are we talking about? Here's a report. The lunch of suffering. This meal shows what it's like to be dead. Even my rabbit would kick away this food. Harsh critique, and for a change, it doesn't come from Gordon Ramsay. These profound words belong to the people of China, who are trying certain foods and letting their innermost emotions run free, which range from anger to sheer horror. And what kind of cuisine are they talking about? White people food. Seriously, that's what they're calling it. Because people in China are jumping on a new trend. They're trying out European and American style lunches. Think veggies, crackers, cold cuts, boiled eggs, and the occasional piece of fruit. They're calling this white people food. Because why not let the label be just as basic as the food? And after what they call suffering this food, they're going online to express their critique quite unabashedly on Chinese blogs. Now, we know what you may be wondering. This food sounds quite healthy. There are vegetables involved after all. This may be considered good food in another part of the world, but to an average Chinese person, this cuisine is absolute misery. They're used to labor-intensive food, which involves a mix of vegetables, meat, and grains, and a bunch of different spices. But here they are, people spoiled by an explosion of flavor, now eating cracker sandwiches with just cheese and ham inside them. And frankly, looking at the pictures they've posted, this food looks quite sad. But this expansive, horrifying food tasting is more than just an online trend. It's representative of the grudging acceptance of so-called simple eating. And it finds its roots in China's work culture, which is grueling. Most workers in China follow the 996, which involves working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. It's crazy, but also quite normal and pervasive in the country. The 996 doesn't leave much time for the preparation of elaborate meals. So the youth of China is now trying, albeit with difficulty, to accept this kind of cooking. And a lot of them say that this trend may have made them suffer, but it also helped them save time, money, and a lot of calories. And this may sound depressing, but a lot of users online are saying that it helped them introspect too. The result? They realize that the point of eating is just to keep oneself alive. Now that may be one side of the argument, and it does highlight the benefits of adapting to such food, but many aren't convinced. One commentator said, if such a meal is to extend life, what is the meaning of life? So, what do you think about this so-called white people food? Let us know. We'd like to hear from you.